Today we're doing phrasal verbs with off. First, what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a verb and a preposition put together to mean something crazy. Lots of people ask me, how can I learn phrasal verbs? There are thousands of them. English is ridiculous. Yes, I agree with you. English is ridiculous. There are thousands of phrasal verbs. How can you learn them all? Well, the good news is that usually the preposition can have a general meaning. So if you understand what the preposition means in general, you can understand a lot of different phrasal verbs just from understanding the preposition, or at least have a good guess. So we're going to do this in two parts. One will show the common meanings of off, and in the second part I'll show you some more phrasal verbs with off which don't have that common meaning but are quite useful. So the common meaning of off in a phrasal verb means to separate something. Let me give you an example. What is the verb if I do this? We can say tear or rip. In a sentence, I ripped the paper. I tore the paper in a past tense. But the paper is still together. It's still one piece, right? So, what then if I separated the paper by tearing it? Well, now we can use that preposition off. Remember that preposition off means to separate something, right? So, I separated the paper by ripping it or by tearing it. We can make a phrasal verb with this. So, the preposition's off, it's separated. The method was ripping or tearing. So we can say as a sentence, I ripped or tore the paper off. Can I say it the other way? Yes. I ripped off the paper, I ripped the paper off. Okay, so you get the idea. The preposition shows what happened, the verb shows how it happened. This is dangerous, don't do this. Okay, what's this verb? Cut, right? It's still together, so we don't use the preposition off in this sentence. I cut the paper. Past, cut, cut, cut. But, what did I do? I cut the paper off. Other ways we can use this. You know the phrasal verb to take off. For example, you get home and you take off your shoes. Separate the shoes from your feet. Maybe you're very tired and you just want to kick off your shoes. The method, kick. And your hat. You could take off your hat or you could throw off your hat. Because you're dramatic and your life is a mess. Okay, so we get that common meaning is to separate from something, right? So how about another example? Let's say you're with your friend, you're talking, you're having a good time, right? But then your friend says this. Yeah. You're a normal person, so this should be your reaction. You want to separate from your friend by walking. You probably guessed it. Remember, separate, off. What's the method of separating from your friend? Walking. So the verb, to walk off. You could say walk away, that's fine too. But let's be good and make the sentence, this is past. So, I walked off. It's a regular verb. I walked off. If your friend says, I love Donald Trump and Justin Bieber, you don't need to walk off. You need to run off. Past of run is ran. I ran off. So just remember that the preposition can, not always, but can show you what happened, separation, and the verb shows you how it happened. You can walk off, run off, you could even drive off. But of course you must remember that is a general meaning of off. That doesn't mean that every phrasal verb with off implies a separation. Generally, yes, and sometimes you can understand the meaning if you understand that preposition, but some just have random meanings and you just need to remember them from context and examples. So, the random ones which don't imply separation are these ones. Pay off. In some countries, you can pay off the police. What does it mean? Let's imagine you're driving too fast and the police stop you. You could give them money and they'll say, "Okay, fine, you can go." In this example, he paid off the policeman, or he paid the policeman off. You can separate this phrasal verb. He paid the police off, or he paid off the police. A super common one that you will use every day. This one everyone uses every day because it means a machine or an alarm or something makes a sound. So for example, what just happened? My phone went off. My phone went off. So this is a machine, an alarm, a notification sound. So a fire alarm could go off. Your phone could go off. Maybe it's the alarm in the morning, maybe someone's calling you. Both ways, it's a notification sound. Your phone goes off, the alarm goes off, but it also could be an explosion. For example, a bomb goes off. Important thing to remember, with this phrasal verb, there's no object. It's reflexive, so we don't need anything there. My phone went it off? No. My phone went off it? Yeah, no. None of that. My phone went off. The alarm went off. Okay, next one. To put something off. Let's imagine it's your wedding day. Ah, look how happy she is. I think we should put off the wedding. What does he mean, put off the wedding? Is he not happy? To put off something or to put something off means to delay it, postpone it, do it later. He's saying, let's not get married today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year. That bastard. Well, her response to this is this. She's saying, let's just call off the wedding. So remember, he asked, let's put off the wedding, make it later. She's now saying, let's call off the wedding. I think you guessed what call off means. It means to just cancel an event. So you can call off a wedding, you can call off a meeting, same with put off. For example, I can't meet you today, let's put off the meeting until tomorrow. Let's put off the meeting until next week. So to clarify, put off, to delay something, to call off, to cancel an event or a meeting. Another pretty common phrasal verb is to show off. This is to flaunt what you have, to say, look at this thing I have. It is so cool and I'm so cool because I have it. Now, of course, it has that negative feeling. When someone is showing off, it's not a good thing. You would say to someone, stop showing off. For example, if you're one of those people that says, hey, look at my car, it's worth £1 million, then you're an idiot and you should stop showing off. Showing off is annoying. Whole sentence, he is showing off. You'll notice it doesn't have an object, but it could. We could say, he is showing his car off, or he's showing off his car. You have a choice. You don't have to use the object. Only with expensive things you buy? No, but you want to say, look at me, I'm cool because I have it. If you're one of the people who does this on Instagram, takes a selfie after a gym, look at my muscles, look how sexy I am. This guy is showing off. Again, we could separate it, showing his muscles off, or showing off his muscles. Or without an object, he's showing off. Thank you for watching today's class. If you want to see more phrasal verbs and how to understand phrasal verbs, you can see our zombie-themed lesson here. Also for Walking Dead fans. Or for another phrasal verb preposition explainer video, we've got phrasal verbs with over here and phrasal verbs with get here. We're adding more all the time. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next class. Peace out.